Hello friends, my name is Ajay Kumar. Today I am sharing with you top 20 interview questions for SQL Server. Here I am showing with you 6 top 20 topics for the SQL Server. I am showing with you SQL Server conceptual evaluation diagram charts. Please note down these parameters and understand this diagram for SQL Server. SQL distinct. SQL distinct is eliminates all the duplicate entries in the table resulting from the query. SQL order by SQL order by is the very most important function used to sort the result based on the contents of column. Multiple level of sort can be done by specific multiple columns and expression can be used in order by clause. Here I mention the syntax. Select function name, column name from table name, table 1, table 2, where condition order by column name, alias position according to your data ascending and descending. This syntax provide to order by data. Here I am showing with the SQL Server order wise example. Please see the syntax and charts. Next is aggregate queries group by. Category is the query result according to the contents of a multiple in datasets. Multiple levels of subgroups can be created by the specifying multiple columns. Syntax is select column 1, column 2 as per your data from table, which table you are working currently, and where condition group by the column name having with the condition. Here I am the showing with you aggregate query group by. Show the examples 1 and then example 2. Note down this example and practice. Aggregate group by examples 2. Here I am showing the example. Please understand this data and understand these queries. Here I am showing with you aggregate queries. Aggregate queries provide a more holistic view of the data by the further processing the retrieved data. They can work on number one is on all the row in a table. Number two is a subset of row in a table selected using a where clause. Number three, group of the selected data organized using group by the clause. Here I am saying the syntax. Selected function column from list of tables where condition as you want, group by as per your need, having as per your conditions. Here I am showing with the aggregate query functions. You can use the aggregate functions like sum, count, average, minimum, max. I am showing with the example. You can see all the aggregate functions. Use the aggregate queries. SQL join. SQL join is very important function in SQL Server. Maximum type asking interviewer these questions. So I am showing with you SQL join slide. A join is a query that combines the data multiple tables. Multiple tables are specified in the from clause. For two tables to be joined in a sensible manner, they need to have a data in common. Here I am showing the example schema, movie, movie columns name, people, people person table, person name. You can write query, select movie title, person from movie, from table data, where director ID according to the director ID. Here I am showing with the SQL joining condition. For a useful join query, a joining condition is required. Number one is define is the where clauses and relationship between columns. Second, multiple condition may be defined if multiple columns share. Third is more than two table can be joined with the query. Please see the examples and see the query. I have mentioned all the query here. SQL more than two tables. If you have a multiple tables, so you can use this example. Here I am showing with the SQL query with the example. You can understand this code. Here I am showing with the SQL self join required to compare values within a single column. Need to be defined a alias for the table names. Here I am showing the examples and query. You can understand what is the procedure, how to write a query. You can see this query and understand this query. Here I am showing with the new example for join. You can understand this topic, understand this query, find the query manner and how to write the inner join query. Here I mentioned how to write the inner join queries. Here I am showing the next example, how to join the multiple tables. You can show this query, understand this example, write the query with your hands and understand this example, how to join the multiple tables in SQL query. Here I am showing the next join, left join and right join. I am showing with the example. First query is how to join the left table. Second query is how to join the right table. Here I mention all the queries. You can understand these queries and showing the schema examples and you can try this query in SQL Server. Here I am showing with the nested query. What is the nested query? A subquery is the subquery nested within another query. Number one, the enclosing query, also called outer query. Number two, nested query is called inner query. There can be multiple levels of nesting. Here I am showing the example. You can see this query and understand the query and work in Excel Saver with your data. In the next slide, here I am showing the nested query types. Number one is non-correlated subqueries. Number one, required data required by the outer query before it can be executed. Second is inner query does not contain any reference to outer query. Third is behave like a function. Here I am showing with the example, and here I am showing with the steps. You can see the steps and work on these nested queries. Understand the example. Here I am showing the nested query types. Second is correlated subqueries. Content references on the other outer queries. Behave like a loop. If you have any experience how to work on loop, this is the very important function. Work with the loop. Here I am showing the examples, and here I am showing the steps how to work with the nested query with loop. Equivalent join query. Showing I am the equivalent join query. Here is the showing the query method and showing with the example.